Welcome back to the Ecto-Violence channel. Today we're talking Scooby-Doo on DVD. First up, the Hanna-Barbera Gold Collection, Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Seasons 1 and 2. There are only 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? However, in the Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection, they've also released Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Season 3. On the back of the DVD it says, "You've just found Scooby-Doo's lost episodes." Originally aired as a part of the Scooby-Doo's All-Stars series, these rarely seen but fabulous Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Adventures of the sleuthing canine and his Mystery Inc. pals will easily solve the case of any cartoon fan's entertainment needs. That's one of the many things that's confusing about Scooby-Doo. I still don't even understand all the series names and rechanges and all the things like that, and I'm a Scooby-Doo nut. Next up, another of the Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection, the Scooby-Doo and Dynamite Hour, the complete series. Next up in the stack, the new Scooby-Doo movies, the almost complete series. I might have to do a future deep dive into all the history behind these weird Scooby-Doo stuff, the almost complete collection. Like, what the hell am I missing from this? If you don't know, these are the 40-minute long Scooby-Doo episodes that are almost like mini TV movies, and they all usually feature celebrity guests. Don Knotts, Mama Cass, Harlem Globetrotters, Batman and Robin. This is a must for any Scooby-Doo collection. Scooby-Doo, Saga of the 13 Ghosts. So this includes the original series Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts, and the movie Scooby-Doo, The Curse of the 13th Ghost. Again, I really loved that original series that had Vincent Price in it. There was so much Scooby-Doo stuff like that, always airing on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. I never knew what show I was watching. I knew it was Scooby-Doo, and that's what mattered to me. That's actually all the Scooby-Doo series I own. I have quite a stack of movies here as well. I thought I had Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo on DVD, and it just might be in a different box somewhere. And I would really like to add a pup named Scooby-Doo to this collection. This one is a double feature with Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders and Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island may be my favorite of the Scooby-Doo movies. I think it's pretty easy for me to say that. Another one I really like, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I really liked when they started making Scooby-Doo movies again. And the first 4 were my favorites. The last of those 4 being Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. These are the only ones that, since they've started making Scooby-Doo movies again and they haven't really stopped, that I had to have in the collection. Speaking of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. 20 years later, at least in our world, we get a sequel to Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. How awesome is that? Let's go back a little bit to the late 80s. So first up, Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. And it's in one of those old clip cases. Actually all 3 of these movies are. In the late 80s, they started a series of movies called the Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10. That's where this trilogy of movies comes from, as well as like the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons. After the Boo Brothers, they did Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. And my favorite of the 3, Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. This is the one where Shaggy turns into a werewolf and they're competing in a monster car race. Getting a hold of all these was magical for me. And the only one I'm missing on VHS is Reluctant Werewolf, unfortunately. Growing up, there was another spooky show about a dog I really loved called Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, a few years ago, they finally met. And straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. This is the first new, real Courage the Cowardly Dog we got. There had been some weird things that had happened since the original series ended, but nothing like this. I really enjoy this one. We've got the full-screen edition of Scooby-Doo, the live-action movie. I love that the plastic's green. It's in that classic clip case. This is just a beautiful time waiting to be had. And I came across this at Walmart a few years ago and was like, well, I don't have the second one, so I may as well just buy this too. As of right now, that's it. That's my complete Scooby-Doo collection. Let me know what your favorite Scooby-Doo DVD from my collection is. And if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.